The lonely cabin. It was a dark and stormy night. The wind howled and the thunder clapped as the rain poured down, but nothing could stop them from venturing forth. As they stepped onto the old, creaky porch, they knew what awaited them on the other side of the door. The door slowly creaked open, and the group stepped inside. They could feel the fear in the air, like an oppressive fog that threatened to consume them. They hesitantly looked around and noticed the walls were lined with old black and white photos, the ones that seemed to be looking back at them. As they walked further into the house, they could feel their heart rate increase and their stomachs tighten. They felt as if something was watching them, but they couldn't see anything. The eerie silence of the house made them uncomfortable, and they all glanced around in search of something lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, they heard a faint noise coming from somewhere in the house, but they couldn't tell what it was. They all froze as the noise grew louder and closer, and it sounded like it was coming from the stairs. After a few moments of standing in complete silence, they could finally make out the sound of a creaky wheelbarrow being pushed up the stairs. The group backed up against the wall, their hearts pounding in their chests. Just as the wheelbarrow reached the top of the stairs, a figure appeared in the darkness. It was a tall, thin figure cloaked in a dark hood, and it was carrying a wheelbarrow filled with bones. As it stepped out of the shadows, the group could see a skeleton face hidden beneath the hood, and they knew it was the ghost of the old house. The figure slowly made its way down the stairs and passed by the group. As it passed them by, the group could hear it whisper something in a raspy voice, "You should leave now. You don't belong here." With that, the figure disappeared into the shadows and the group quickly made their way out of the house. They ran as fast as they could, never looking back. What they had just encountered was something they would never forget. They all knew that they had just encountered a real-life creepypasta.